You didn't get it. Ah, shit, he got in. What's up, guys? Corrupt here, and here's a little update to my PTS situation. Now, originally I said I didn't get in, and if you think about it, I did not get in originally. I'm in now. I'm downloading the PTS, but it's not because I got an invite or anything. I actually had a friend send me his code because he was already in without an invite. And I know what you're thinking. How? What? Well, if you didn't know, Massive didn't do things too well. Apparently, if you just downloaded the app, you could just play anyways. And we actually had a Ubisoft employee admit this to us. They or he or she, I don't know, had told us that even if you just downloaded it, you could get in. Anybody could get in. That's why you can't find it on the store anymore. Because if you could just get right in. When it was available in the store without a code, you could just download it and get in. And that's what my buddy did. And he got a code also, and he sent me the code because he's already in. So there's that. So I'm going to be in the PTS, which, I kind of expected this, but what they did was, because a lot of friends that I run with didn't get codes, including me. And we're PvPers. We just run the dark zone. That's all we do. That's the only thing that's fun for us. Running last stand is And running all these, incursions, the legendaries, it's not fun for us at all. Like, this is not end game content for us. Dark zone is end game. This is what we want to do. So they didn't want the PvPers, I'm going to say it this way. This is probably not the way they're going to word it or would have worded it. But they didn't want the people in the dark zone only to really test this, because they want the PvEers to test it. Maybe get a jump on gear sets, get a head start before, all the PvPers do. On PlayStation at least, because this is what's been happening on PC and Xbox, where people just run in the dark zone with their strikers and just, that's all they do. They don't test anything else. And they didn't want that. So for PlayStation, all the people who only run dark zone, I've noticed a lot of the people that only run dark zone are still on normal. They're not running PTS. All the PvEers, or all the people who don't only play dark zone, I call them PvEers. They got invites. I know a lot of people who don't run the dark zone. A lot got invites, and we couldn't figure it out because we were asking everybody, how long? What's your playtime? What's your playtime? And a lot of these people had barely out, like 1,500 hours was one of them. It's like, what? I think I'm pushing like 22 something hours in this game. That's a lot. That's a lot of time in this game. I don't know if I'm proud of that or ashamed of that, but that's how much hours I have. And everybody else, even we got a guy who just jumped back on the division like 2 weeks ago, and he got an invite, and he just came back. So we couldn't figure it out. We were pondered, but we figured out that it didn't go how they said it would go. It's not by hours or playtime. That's why people were getting upset. They didn't want the PvP players only in this test server. They wanted the PvE side of things to be tested, and they want to test. They don't want people running in the dark zone, and I get it. But you're fucked up, Massive. You're really fucked up, because I got an invite. I got one, and I'm coming for that dark zone. No, I'm not. I don't know. I have an invite, and I'm downloading the PTS, but I'm really not looking forward to 1.7 as of right now. I will be testing some things, but I'm not looking forward to 1.7 at all, because Striker Shotgun is a problem in the console community. PC doesn't know about this problem. They don't have this issue, but we have this issue because of aim assist and just the snap to player. It's just that striker shotgun would just put you down. And with modded controllers being a thing on console, there's nothing really. I'm sure I've heard they can make modded control blockers, but really they're not gonna do that. They don't ban anything in this game. You can get away with anything in this game. You're safe. Trust me. They don't do anything to players that should have been out a long time ago. There's still those people that cheat in the game today. So they said they do stuff, they don't do nothing. But it sucks because some shotgun players use modded controllers. Some don't, but either way, that striker shotgun is too overpowered. And even the people who run it have told me this. It's too overpowered. It's too OP. Some of them don't even like running it, but when they're getting jumped, they have no choice to throw it on. So we have a saying in our group, if they're running striker shotgun, they either got their ass handed to them or they're salty. Because they're running that because they want to put some people down. It does put you down. That striker shotgun will get you. It gets me. I can hit fire some of them, but if it's more than one of them, sometimes I can get two of them. It's just if I'm on point that day, I can get them. But for the most part, they'll put you down if they're at that distance. If you're in their face, just all I can say is get in their face. They're going to have a hard time hitting you. That's all I can say. But it sucks with Striker getting the little buff it's getting with the classifieds. It sucks. I really not looking forward to classifieds. Like if it was up to me, I would just bring in the vanity stuff, all that cool stuff. Leave gear sets out unless they change Striker. Gear sets right now are looking just to break the dark zone. That's really it is, and that's all I like playing is the dark zone. And if they take that away, because it's not even PvP anymore, they force you to PvE now. To get to any PvP, you got to go through bots that just shred you, and they're just forcing PvE on us, hoping we won't play the dark zone anymore. But we'll play the dark zone. We will. So that's what they're doing. They're trying to force PvE on us so hard that it's making us not like the. I mean, I'm not liking the dark zone for the fact of these bots hit so hard, and striker shotgun modded controllers are not being dealt with. It's just I mean, some days they don't get on my nerves, some days it's just really in my face, but it's I take it day by day, whatever. But that's the situation. I will be going in PTS. I actually had not a fan, but a troll DM me because I posted on my channel that I couldn't get in or I didn't get an invite, and he actually sent me a message trying to laugh at me, saying, haha, I got in and you didn't. And I actually sent him a screenshot of the PTS downloading because my buddy sent me his code, and he was like, oh, I thought they didn't let DZ bullies in the dark zone, which I didn't know I was a DZ bully. I've been a solo player a lot of my time in the dark zone. I can't bully a group of people with just me. That doesn't make sense. But most of the time we're fighting, it's usually just 4 versus 4 or 4 versus server. If it is one guy, I'm usually in the back not shooting him. That's usually how it goes. I don't think I'm a dark zone bully at all. I don't even know what that means, but that's what he said, and I sent him a screenshot, and he was all disappointed. And then he tried to say my channel was ass, which he has his opinion. Maybe it is ass. Maybe it needs work, but I do this for fun, so I didn't take it too serious. I just laughed it off and just left it alone. But to that extent, I will see you in the dark zone, son. So if I remember his name, so if I see your name, you better run. You better run. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, that's my update. I'm not looking forward to 1.7. It's coming the way it is. Hopefully they tone down the healing, because I actually have a buddy on Xbox who says it's too broken. He runs around the dark zone not dying. It's too broken. Like, he can take on 4, 5, 6 people and not die with ease. That's something that should be a challenge, and if you do that, it's like, whoo, I don't know how I did that, but I did that. And he says that he does it more than one time, and it's too easy, and it shouldn't be that way. He says it's too broken. He doesn't run striker shotgun, but he tried it out, and he says for his type of skill play, not being good with the striker shotgun, it's gonna take over the meta because he's not even good with it, and he's just dropping servers. That lets you know the people who do only use that, who are good with it, that's going to be the meta for them. And it sucks, but that's what we got to look forward. We adapt or die, and we'll see what we come to. But yeah, and these guys clapping, I got something for them, don't worry. But I'll see you guys in the next one.